When
You're
last
so cool.
we, oh, when last,
last?
When last we saw our
Quiet down,
heroes.
guys.
I'm gonna go eat more pizza. You guys.
Hey, yeah.
When last we
Yeah.
saw, swear to God, Doc, I'm gonna stab you with a fork. Jesus. We're incredibly professional around here, and we have everything lined out and know what we're doing at all times.
Okay, 3, 2,
So-
1, go.
When last we saw our heroes... Oh, it's not my game, sorry.
When last we saw our heroes, Nate the Human Ranger, Gobs the Drow Warlock, Othokent the Lizard Folk Cleric, Talah the Half-Orc Druid, and Abraham the Human Wizard. The group had finally made their way into the Shadowfell and began traversing this desolate place of decay and more decay. I tried to think of a different word and I couldn't find it. As they continued across the landscape, they started to find familiar landmarks and whatnot, but slightly distressed. They eventually made it to a village. As they were crossing through the village, they run across the procession of the Silent Saints, to which our group, being the chatty Cathy's that they are, aggravated the Silent Saints to the point that the bell began to toll and combat ensued. After defeating the shadowy memories that were these saints, they were then greeted by a fun little group of friends, the Mirikari Band of the Weeping Lanterns. They were introduced to them, and that is where we left off in our previous session. So, for the group, just to remind, you're standing outside of a church where you killed the shadeful memories of a bunch of people who were really big fans of librarians and didn't like people talking. You are not surrounded, but next to a wagon train of very colorful horses and cabins and wagons, and were previously greeted by...
Shit nuts.
No, that's not his name. By Tomo, a half-orc.
Tomo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
And just to remind myself, we were originally tracking towards a place where we sensed all sorts of planar activity.
Yep,
Yeah,
We
and
were heading to two portals, basically.
Yep. Nate is slightly nauseated by the fact that he can actually sense multiple portals,
All of them.
very close on top
Yeah,
of each other to
a lot of them.
every flavor of realm he's tasted before.
Give him a lick.
Oh no. Soundscream has brought us to Flavor Town.
At least it's not Lazy Town.
And that's where you are. You're with this group.
The
And
Weeping
you-
Lanterns.
mhm.
As long as there are no angels.
I believe we were brought to a place where they had some food for us or something.
Yeah, just a little ways outside of the town, they are beginning to circle the wagons to set up camp for the evening.
And I believe I'm still afflicted with the hopelessness from last time. I believe that was until the end of day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, as you guys kind of walk down the road, as the wagons are setting up, you start to hear, different people start to unload things, start to laugh a little bit, things along those lines. You can start to smell food. Campfires are lit. There's lots of activity going on. You can smell cooking fires and and meat and vegetables and all kinds of food being prepared and
I have
whatnot.
a question.
I have an answer.
Does the fire seem more like dimmed here?
The fire itself isn't, but you're like, hey, normally a bonfire of that size would light up the entire field, and it doesn't.
Right, so it is diminished basically, but
Its area of effect is diminished, but itself is still bright.
okay. So
So-
you just travel around the Shadowfell?
Well, if you sit still very long, you end up being somebody else's food in their cookpot. Or sometimes you just forget people. So we stick together, make it easy to know who's who.
Hmm.
Like that gruesome young lady over there. That's Keela. She's the Emberkin. He's pointing to a tiefling that you can see. She's got red skin, black horns. Her eyes are kind of a golden hue. Her clothes are reddish orange. And she's the one who's going around lighting the fires.
I see.
Yeah.
And you just live here then, I'm guessing?
Well, not in this field.
Well,
We live in the
no,
wagons.
but here in this shadowy place.
Well, we don't really have much of a choice of it now, do we?
Oh, there's no travel out of here?
I don't remember. Oh, speaking of which, young lady, come here for a moment.
Which
Me?
of us?
The taller one.
Right.
Right, you're up, Talah.
Talah looks over.
The
You gotta, and he's like squinting his eyes and looking real carefully, like just to the left of your eye line. Like, yeah, there's one. Hold still, and
What?
you feel a sharp kind of tug to that side of your head, and you see him pull, and he's pulling a red ethereal thread. Ah, forgot something, did you?
Uh,
All right, hold still.
What is he doing?
He's holding an ethereal thread. It
What?
runs out of her temple and past his fingertips where he's got it pinched in his left hand, and then it just kind of fades off to the left.
And
What are
would
you
I
doing?
know?
Doing.
What
Use
would
that save.
Abraham?
You can do an Arcana check if you want.
I don't know shit.
can I step back from him? Because
Uh,
I'd like an answer first.
As you step back, you kind of feel that pull, like somebody's pulling a hair. Oh, hold on. And he jerks. He just does a quick jerk, and you feel it literally feels like somebody pulled like 3 hairs out of your head at once. Oh, there it is.
No.
There it be.
What did
Oh.
you?
Oh, yeah, it was the last thread of the memory was still attached. All right, now let's see what it is.
What are
And he-
you?
What?
What are you talking about?
The Shadowfell can steal your memories, take them from you. I don't know what he's doing, but that's true.
Yeah, it's the
Wait,
last
so you-
thread of the memory.
But you said you can check what it is, so you can figure out what he forgot.
Well, you know that I don't carry this big ass loom just because it's pretty.
So whatever I've forgotten, you can re-establish or something.
Right. Yeah, it's better if you just see it. And he walks over and he takes that kind of portable loom and he unfolds it like 4 times and then sets it out and then he sits down cross-legged and you can see him. He has never let go of that red ethereal thread. And he kind of leads it into the womb and he starts pumping the pedal to start to get all the gears moving and whatnot. And then he takes the thread and he starts to wind it between his fingers on both hands, almost like a cat cradle. And he starts weaving this thread into the loom.
Can I roll an insight on him?
Sure. What are you wanting to gather from this insight check? What are you trying to see?
If he's actually trying to help here, and if he's speaking truthfully.
He's definitely being truthful on what he's doing. He's very much an open book.
Okay.
So as he begins to weave, you start to see almost like a thick throw blanket begin to come together. And as the blanket begins to come out of the loom, you can see the images on it are of Talah, you walking through the forest. You can see an image of the general of the Heart of Winter sneaking through the woods. You can see you being captured and being pulled through a portal. You see you laying on that flowery bear that you were on, sleeping. You can see, and the next image in the tapestry is of the group finding you and Nate helping bring you back to consciousness. And then the end of the tapestry is you leaving the Feywild. All right.
Alice
That's
still
a-
rubbing her temple where he pulled that thread.
All right. Oh, that's an interesting memory cloth. All right. So, and you can start to see as he stretches his out and starts to look at it, you start to see the tattoos on his arm start to mimic the memory cloth. And now his right arm sleeve is now your voyage to and from the Feywild is now reflected in his tattoos on his right arm. So here's the fun part. There's two ways to handle this when it comes to a memory weave. Some people lose and forget things that they're okay with being gone. Some people lose and forget things they want to keep. So, if you want to keep it, then I'll give it to you. But if you don't, you can take it over to Keela and she can burn the bastard down, I suppose. So here you go, and he tosses you this tapestry, which is like I said, kind of like a giant throw blanket. And as it hits and wraps around you, those memories you'd been missing all flood back to you.
Talah just kind of grabs her head, like getting a giant headache from it.
You okay?
I don't know. That's a lot.
I believe this entire encounter reinforces the need to get out of this place as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I knew a way to leave once. I think. Must have
But
forgotten
then you
it.
forgot.
Yeah, that happens. Like, just for example, I can't remember if I put on take he looks down the front and he goes, nope, I didn't. Hey.
It didn't
Having
take
a good day.
Shadowfell. Didn't take the Shadowfell to do that, though.
I'm
might.
at crouch height. This is. Never mind.
Convenient?
Guys, I don't fully remember, obviously, but is this important?
Well, no,
What is it?
as soon as you held the blanket, all of those
Oh,
missing memories
okay.
came back to you.
Oh, they're just back now. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you get to decide whether to keep those memories or not. Well, does
Should
anybody
probably-
have any memories they'd like to forget?
Some.
Wait, you can pull things out we want to forget?
Oh, did I not say that? Yeah, I can do that.
Right, I'll prepare a list and come see you later.
All
Is
right.
this something you could show us how to do?
I mean, you
You
have
wanna
to
learn
use
how to
Maloom.
Hmm. So it's specifically only because of that magical item over there.
I think so.
But how do you grab a hold of it with your fingers?
I pinch really hard like I'm grabbing a girl's nipple.
I'm
Ow!
gonna move past that.
It
Or, like,
was
if
more
somebody's
like you were
really
pulling
far in the
hairs out of my head.
Like squishing their heads in the distance. Like that pinch. I just pinch it and pull.
How do you see it?
With my eyes, usually.
So you
I
don't
don't-
remember.
I remember what?
Exactly.
I didn't notice that, Fred.
Maybe you're colorblind.
Oh, maybe.
This guy's not all here. Okay.
But
There's plenty of things I'd like to forget, but I feel like that would be bad.
Our major concern right now is probably a little bit of rest and then moving on to find a way out.
how far away are the audio portals?
It would be about a mile, mile and a
I
half.
see. Yeah, he did. Congregation of portals. Is that better?
No, the other word is just fine. I just had to repeat it.
A concentration?
Couple of portals.
A plethora?
Portalception?
Personally, I'm good to go.
Portal on portal action.
Speedy thing goes
Yeah,
in,
so
speedy thing
portal
come out.
orgy.
But if you guys need a rest,
I mean, if I can get like a 1 hour sit down with a bit to drink, then I should be good to go.
Bird, 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 bird. Sorry, your
look,
bird's
look,
being
hey, look,
really loud this week.
Look, I'll take my headset over to the bird. You tell it to shut up.
I mean, I'd be happy to. I don't think it'll work, but we'll
I
give
think
it a
you
try.
need that gun you were talking about at the beginning of session.
Yeah. If you had a Beretta
Oh.
93R, there'd be a simple solution to this. And it's all it's doing is concentrating the sound. One really loud sound instead of a bunch of small sounds for an hour.
Anyways,
it
It's
would
efficiency.
be a mist.
No, we wouldn't miss it at all.
Well, half the shots.
Anyways, yeah. Just like just let me know. But if you, Kiva can get you some, Keela can get you some food. Laura, she knows a bit more about this place. She's kind of she.
And he's gone.
Yep.
Who's gone?
You cut out into robot voice. That last
Did I?
sentence did not come through.
Oh,
Yeah.
weird. So yeah, he says now Loira, she carries the lantern, and we follow the lantern, and she knows more about the Shadowfell than just about anybody.
right. Is there a way to prevent losing your memories while here?
I mean, I could always stitch him into underpants if you need them.
Right.
I
So
think that's what
no.
happened. I tried to make underpants out of the memory of the first time I was with a woman.
It seems like a mistake.
Oh, that's why they're not there. It never happened.
Hey, somebody gets the
Mm.
joke. I like the little one. Little one, you got anything you want to remember forever or forget forever or?
Something I want to remember forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually kind of do. It, so you'll then take it out of my head, and I get to keep it as like a blanket.
Or whatever type of clothing you'd like it to be.
But what happens if I don't have this blanket with me? Do my memories go away again, or?
I don't remember. I don't think I've ever seen somebody lose one.
I mean, we can quickly find out if I may hold it for a moment.
Sure. I hand the blanket to Gobs.
Gobs, as you turn around to wrap the blanket around you, it's not in your hands anymore. Talah, you're really warm because you've got a blanket on your shoulders.
Okay.
All right, that answers that question. Also, it is pretty.
Yeah, after a certain amount of time, the blanket, the clothing, the memory fades from it, and it's like you reabsorb it.
Oh, so
Like
so
if you're really gassy, right, and you don't fart, eventually it kind of bubbles in.
So eventually she will just remember, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, about an hour or so.
Okay, that's good to know, because the other thing would be a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, at least until the nothingness that exists all around us and the decrepit void beyond all existence devours it. Again.
Gob sneezes. Sorry.
Bless you. While you're having this conversation, another person has wandered over. This person is an elf, visually late 60s, which for those of you who understand how elves age, means she's probably pushing 900 to 1,000 years old or so. Very plainly dressed. Violet colored clothing with silver inlay, things like that. She does carry over her shoulder a staff that has a lantern hanging on it. That oddly enough has a blue flame to it. Yeah, walks up and goes, "Tomo, are you bothering these poor lost souls?"
I think it's the opposite.
Nothing bothers Tomo, I promise you.
Well, we're doing our darndest.
Well, welcome to our camp. We'd be happy to make sure you get fed. Understand that we allow no violence here. And as long as you come in peace, you can stay in peace.
I'm afraid no violence is going to be difficult for me, so we'll just be eating some food and leaving again. No, we don't intend you guys any harm.
Well, I wouldn't expect any harm to come to me. Not from her granddaughter, anyway.
Wait, you see that? You know that?
What are
Wait,
you
hold on.
talking about?
What are you talking about exactly?
Where are my notes? I can't find my notes. Where are my notes? I can't find my
Wherever
notes.
you put them.
I've got too many notes because you guys have too many characters.
Time to add some of them.
So many names. I can't find
Just
one
kill
I'm
off
looking for.
Talah. You'll be fine.
No, I won't. Where is it in my notes? I know it's in here. Somewhere. Somewhere. Where is it? Didn't plan on this because I'm an idiot and I should have known. Not like I created the character and knew her abilities and should have prepared because that would have been smart. Just not my style. And other people's parents. Oh, there it is. Where is it? There it is. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Well, you're Zana's granddaughter, aren't you? Hello? Little goblin?
I wouldn't know, really. Who did you say?
Zana? Zana Varn.
I have heard the name, but I've never met the woman. Sadly.
Wow. Yeah, well, my understanding, she died shortly after giving birth to your mother slash sister?
How do you know that?
I'm the keeper of names.
Does that ring any significance when it comes to the knowledge of the Shadowfell? This is
Nope.
So keep of names like for this group to remember who everyone is, or what?
When I look at someone, I know the names of everybody they've ever lost.
Oh, okay.
I see. Kind of weird that she appears when I don't remember her.
Doesn't matter, but that's why our lanterns weep. We carry the mourning that everyone else has forgotten.
So she's been here?
No. I mean, technically, yes, everybody passes through here on their way to the next place.
I see. Would that be a memory of her that would that be something that could be recovered at all? If I've never had it?
Well, I mean, I don't know much else other than the fact that you've lost her.
That's fair.
And I could feel love. And I know she was a good soul. And good souls don't beget bad souls. In my experiences.
Well, she gave her daughter, and well, she's not exactly a saint. Anyway, that's not important.
Well, if you're not willing to walk our peaceful lifestyle, then we'll be happy to feed you and give you a safe place for the night. Just don't cause trouble in the camp.
As I said, I don't think we're... Well, at least I don't think I could go much without violence, but that's besides the point. And I don't think we're planning on staying. She looks around at the others for confirmation on that one.
Sorry, I had to step away. No, we are not staying. We have a job to do, and we intend to do it. And being stuck here is not helping.
Yeah.
Now, your job's not for anybody that lives in this area, is it?
No, my job is on the other side of this dimension in real world land.
Where we came from just a few... Well, actually less than a day ago.
Who knows? Time is changeable here. For all I know, we could have arrived yesterday as far as this dimension's concerned. Or tomorrow.
I don't know much about that. I've been here as far back as I can remember, and I'll be here as far as I can remember.
I mean,
We're seeking a way out if you wish to travel with us. That's all I'm willing to offer you.
Mighty generous. We offer you safety and food, and you offer me a way to leave the only place I know.
Mm-hmm. A place that steals your memories and is filled with darkness and things that eat you if you don't move.
To each their own, Abraham.
Hmm.
I mean, I can at the very least feel a good direction to search.
I don't really think we have a lot else we could offer you, even though we, well, at least I wouldn't mind repaying the kindness. But I don't really know what we have that could be of use to you.
Just a calm night is all I ask for. A hearty song, a warm blanket at night. That's all I can remember ever wanting. And I've got it. Just behave yourselves. And she turns to walk away.
I don't like that.
They're prisoners and they don't even know it.
Or they've just decided that this is their existence and that's fine.
Whichever. It's not our concern anymore. Let's rest up and move on.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a way to open their eyes, restore their memories, at least for a short while.
I know of no way to do so. Unless I was to steal myself into their memories, into their dreams. That could be seen as an intrusion.
Even if I was capable, I don't think I'd even know where to begin.
Right.
I don't think she likes you.
Did you say you don't think she likes us?
No? Which is a
I mean,
shame.
we are new people and bring uncertainty to your group.
Yeah, there's something else there. Weird. Sometimes she sees more than she says. Where did you say you lads were going? And lasses? Folks? What's the term? Lasses, let's...
Folks.
Folks, yeah. Where are you headed?
Which way is the direction? Asks.
Mr. Grissom, are we sure we should tell where we're going?
We're trying to get out of the Shadowfell.
Right. Well, I don't know a way to do that. Never really thought about it. Don't know if I've even
Why
had I'd have the desire to leave. I've ever had a reason to, I don't remember it.
And I think that's the bigger problem that you're kind of ignoring. This place is a way of stealing your motivations. Who knows what you left behind and what you could regain by leaving?
Not
Only
me.
you can find that out by doing so.
Alright, here's the flip side though. What if I go through all that effort and all I do is remember all the things I lost that I can't get back? Maybe I came here on purpose to forget.
Oh, so that's how we deal with pain, is by running from it. I see.
Well, you know, if you trip and fall in the fire, you don't sit there to psychoanalyze your feelings about the fire. You get the hell out of the fire.
Yes, but you don't sit around crying that you got burned 2 years down the road. You move on and you grow.
Right, well, it's because I forgot I fell in.
Hmm?
I
Yeah,
mean, if that's the case, you could always come back here.
Would I? I don't know if that's true. I don't remember how I got here in the first place, so how could I know if I could ever get back? Maybe I was born here. Maybe that memory is tattooed on my arse, which is why I can't remember it, because I can't see. I don't have a mirror. And I'd probably look pretty funny kind of bending around between my legs to stare at my own butt.
Talah rummages through her bag and takes out this little, like, the fold-out mirror thing, you know?
No,
You hand it to him?
Yep.
so-
Oh, that'd be
No.
handy. Let me set it right here, and then he begins to unbutton his pants to moon himself.
And Talah turns around, because she doesn't need to see that.
none of us do.
This
Who
is like
pulls
a
out their
train crash.
camera to take a picture?
This is like a train crash. I can't look away.
Hey, if he wants to see it, or
Oh,
he's
there's
curious about it,
elbows
then he can.
and the Kraken, and is that a whirlpool? Oh no, that's my butthole. That's not a whirlpool. Huh? Wonder what that memory's all about. I don't remember being on a shipwreck.
Well,
Tell you what,
now you
though.
know.
This walking, kind of tone back there. Maybe I should just walk around without pants on for a little bit. Maybe get some of those ladies' attention like I was looking for. What do you think? How's it look back there? He's pointing his butt at Talah.
Talah still has her back turned to him.
Come on, take a wee peek. Come on.
No, thank you. You wanted to see if there was something on your butt. I provided a mirror so you could. I don't need to see it myself.
Maybe it's a good story.
Trust me, it's not.
Well, that's anticlimactic, and he puts his pants back on.
I know you should definitely walk around with pants off for a while.
Oh, she said not to.
But
I'm very
only
confused.
after we're gone.
Aye, because then when she gets mad at me, I could say, "Oh, sorry, I forgot my pants," and I could maybe get away with it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good one.
Probably.
Well, good luck to you wherever you're going and whatever you do. Just whatever you do, I wouldn't go that way. And he points the exact direction you've been feeling that pull from.
And why not?
Fucking course.
What is that way?
Oh, that's where I can't talk. Black glass reaches.
What's that?
Big scary castle.
Oh,
That's where we're going.
That
does someone live there? What is there other than a castle?
Well, it's not so much the castle. I mean, the castle just kind of stands there. It's the person who lives in it makes it not great.
Who's the
And
person?
who is that?
Oh, the Tally Lord of Avernus.
The what lord?
Of Avernus.
Tally Lord
What?
of Avernus.
Can I roll on that?
Sure.
That's some
Religion.
history shit, isn't it? Religion?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Sure, that makes sense too. Yeah, I'm so good. Aw, shit.
Wait. My sheet's not loading. 1 sec. One more second. Just another second.
Cyntari, do you have inspiration?
Nope, haven't had inspiration except for once this entire game.
Oh, shit.
So for everybody who rolled at least a 10, you would know that Avernus is the plane of lawful evil. Talah, you would also obviously know that as well. Nobody got high enough to get more than just the hit on what Avernus is.
Aww.
Oh, I know Avernus. There was this band called Sons of Avernus. They had a song about it.
Could you write the name of the guy, either in Roll20 or Discord? So I can write him properly in my notes.
That's his title. That's not his name. He hasn't said his
Well,
name.
yeah, that's fine. Title's fine too.
If you're going that way, you definitely need to make sure you get on Loda's good side. She knows Like I said, she knows all this place really well. I'd really recommend talking to her more.
Also, weren't we supposed to bring the sun to Avernus? Or not Avernus, to this place.
Not to this place. You're supposed to bring back the sun.
Yeah, I thought bring back the sun, like the sun was here, has disappeared, and we're meant to bring it back here. But not that we're meant to take a sun from here and bring it back to material realm. Okay. Say, do you know if there's any sun in this place?
No, not really. It's really dark, and then it's a little less dark, and then it gets really dark again.
Anything that could be called a sun, like a sort of gemstone or something?
I don't remember anything like that.
Fair enough.
I think I remember it. That'd be something special in this place. Othokent does speak up and goes, "No, Gobs, I think we need to go where the sun lives." Young Nathaniel's portals he's finding. Maybe the way to where Lathander is can be found there.
It could work.
Well, I'm going to go talk to Laura. And he stands up and he goes to find Othokent, walks away from the group.
It would be nice to know more about this place, but I don't know the questions to ask.
Yeah. I don't really have the brain for this type of work.
Just as a reminder to the party, you do know that there is someone here that the lizard folk have been making deals with and sending the people they've been capturing here to the Shadowfell in exchange for you don't know exactly what. You also know that this is how the army of the Red Hand has been getting their reinforcements. Their devil reinforcements have been shifted from somewhere to the Shadowfell, and then from the Shadowfell to our world.
Right. So who other than someone from Avernus, right?
Hey,
No, it can't possibly be. That is simply preposterous.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
No, I think you're right.
so what would you guys like to do?
Well, Abe doesn't feel like he's getting along with these people, so he doesn't really feel like pissing them off even further. So he doesn't know if he really should go talk to them.
I do feel like there's.
So he just kind of wants to rest and move on. Yeah, he feels that way too, but he's got a charisma of very low, and he's an asshole. So
I mean, we should probably at least rest up. If anything, memories can be brought back here. If we do lose them while resting.
You will
Also
lose
rather
them.
not risk it.
So we just keep an eye out for any red threads sticking out of our heads.
I suppose.
And do what with them? We have no loom.
No, but while we're here, I think resting is a good idea, even though spending time here is not.
It's just See what they say. Maybe you can talk to them about this place where we're going.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll try and ask around a little, see if I can dig up anything.
Out of character, we used the soup sanctum last time,
Mm-hmm.
but we didn't use our rooms, right?
Nope, we did not.
So we can still use that if need be.
You would still have to wait till tomorrow to get back into the superposition sanctuary.
Yeah, but
Yep.
but it's not. We didn't trigger that week-long cooldown or however long it was.
That is correct. You did not trigger the big cooldown.
Okay. Good. So we do have that
How-
by tomorrow.
Just to make sure I have that correct in my head, when we can still go there every day, but we
Mhm.
can only make use of the rooms once a week, but that does not make it so that we can't go to the sanctum like
Right.
the next day.
Yeah, you can always go into the pub once a day.
Yeah.
But to get to the rooms, you have to go into the pub and then access the rooms, and the rooms are the week down.
Right, okay. So everyday access our rooms once a week.
Correct.
Okay. Just making sure I had that right.
Okay, so who's doing what?
Out of character, do any of us need a long rest?
No.
For me, long rest is nice to have, but not need to have.
Just it really depends on the physical exertion side of things. I mean, am I tired? Do I need to sleep? Type thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not resource-wise.
I have
No,
two
no,
spell
no.
slots down. I'm fine.
Yeah.
For Talah,
that
it's
is
mere this
entirely good too.
more. Yeah, for Talah, it's more the we've gone this day. We have gone to the lizard folk. We've had that fight with, well, where we got dragged into the Shadowfell. Then we've had everything in the Shadowfell, including the bell tolls thing, up till now. So I don't know how long that has taken, so I agree with Cyntari on the whole. It's whether we need, like, physically need our sleep or not.
It's hard to tell.
So we can't tell at all how long it's been, ish.
Not really.
Okay. Well, actually, the fight took about 6 rounds, and we know a round is 6 seconds, so no.
Yeah, this is where I pull out the keen mind feed.
I know exactly how long it's been. But
You
Talah,
know
are
what?
you,
It was
uh,
you were being too chummy anyway. Synaptic static on the party.
what?
Talah, are you okay?
I
You seem
I'm-
out of it.
it's just with those memories, just something I think I might have pushed to the back of my mind previously that is now just lingering.
Oh, is it anything I can help with?
I think I just need to come to terms with it. It's just lingering cold and dark. Just a fear I...
The heart of winter.
Yeah.
He's sealed away now. He can't hurt you. Not anymore.
I know, it's... It's just the feelings I had from that moment that are now just at the forefront of my mind. It's
Right.
not comfortable at all, but I'll get there.
Well, can I give you something to put you on in a different mindset
That would
to
be
distract you
great.
from it? Pulls out drugs. No. Um, um, I, I've been hanging on to this for a while, trying to find a good time to give it to you. And this is not a good time, but I feel like it's a sufficient, heartwarming distraction. Oh, I suck at this. And he fumbles with his backpack and pulls out a small piece of cloth and hands it to Talah. Just unfold that.
Okay. Starts unfolding the cloth.
Usually you're telling your woman to hurry up and fold things.
Oh, wow. Um, I've been working hard on this for a while, and I hope you like it. It's a locket. I made one for me too, but I didn't put the same effort and energy into it. And I'm gonna send the description to Nari.
I'm
I
reading.
tried incorporating some of the things you like and some of yours and ours and mine into it. I know you like Weeping Willow.
This is. Wow.
So you like it?
I love it. Thank you.
Oh, that's a relief. Oh, I've been so anxious.
Will you help me put it on?
Oh, yes, please. Here you go.
After
Looks
which
great.
Talah turns back to face Pip and gives him a kiss.
Oh. Oh.
Poor Pip.
And while the lovebirds are making out, let's shift over to our other lovebirds. So, Gobs.
Abe and Gobs.
Yeah, you two kind of walk around. You ask a few questions, but ultimately you are directed pretty quickly to Laura.
And that's where I'll go.
So as you walk up, she's walking around. She's not hard to find, and she's just directing different people to set up different things, making sure people have food, blankets. You know, she's just taking care of everybody as they've stopped for to do camp for the evening. Oh, hello.
Hello, I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions. Hope you don't mind.
Oh, you can most certainly ask. I'll do my best to answer.
So, given what we know of everything we're doing here, we'll likely be heading towards that castle.
Her eyebrow raises at that. You're gonna willingly walk into Black Glass Reach?
Yes,
Do you know anything about the person who lives there? If
I,
person is what you can call him.
I do not. That is why I'm asking you.
Here, let's have a seat. And she sits down next to a log and kind of props her stick that's holding the lantern up against um, one of the other wagons. And there is a little bit of a bonfire here.
She'll
Have
take a seat next to her.
And Abraham, I'm assuming you're within hearing distance of all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's different powers that move and shape the Shadowfell as it is. Lord Vaymar is the person who shapes this particular area. Already in the chat for you guys, because I know you'd ask. He is known as the Tally Lord of Avernus. He keeps the records of all the contracts that go in and out of that place.
I see.
Why are you going there?
Well, for one, that's the only place our dear Nathaniel has detected a portal out of this place. For second, we are, and I'm going to paraphrase here, looking for a way to bring the sun to the Shadowfell. I believe that's how it was, or bring the sun back from the Shadowfell. Return the sun from the Shadowfell. Was that the wording? It
Well,
was the wording.
if there's anybody who could give you a son, it would be him. But know that his deals always extract a cost. Always.
And we're also looking for someone who may be making deals with some Lizard folk in the material plane where we're from, where they kidnap people, send them here in exchange for demons or such being returned to the material realm.
You've seen an influx of dwarves here lately. Is that where that's coming from?
That would be it, yes.
Yes, and
Maybe.
several.
Go ahead.
We lost several wagons about a month ago to a group of devils that were headed to the material plane. Well, I can tell you all the dwarfs are heading towards that castle and all the devils are heading from it, so I have a feeling that all of your roads do lead to Black Glass Reach.
It does appear so, yes.
I've never met Vaymar myself, but I know that he's all about the deal. I've heard him called the coin without a face, but I don't really know what that means.
I don't like the idea of making a deal with him, but
He gives nothing for free.
well, maybe we'll be able to trade him his life for something.
Well, something for you to figure out, I suppose. Though your friend has already made his choice.
Which of them?
The scaly one.
What choice is he making?
Well, he left.
Wait, he left without us.
He asked where to find the sun, just like you. Told him I didn't know, but the only way I know of to lands that have sunlight is his castle. Understand he's got access to most of the realms. He looked off into the distance and then started walking.
Right. Well, I guess we'll have to follow him as soon as we can. I'm gonna go inform the others of this. You've been very helpful. Also, if I may ask, have we done anything to upset you?
Violence upsets me. It's not our way.
Yeah, I'm afraid
You
it's just in my
cling
nature.
to it like a child in their first blanket. It brings no real comfort.
Abraham sneers and walks away.
Maybe not, but I don't really know how else to handle things. So
You haven't tried to learn how else to handle things.
I've never been shown how else to handle them either.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't seem like you're much open to learning. But I abhor conflict, both physical and otherwise, so I won't argue with you to try to get you to change your mind. Just know when you're tired of feeling the warmth of blood on your hands to come see us. We'll help you forget all that, help you find the right way to walk through the world.
I'll keep it in mind. Thank you.
I hope so. Best of luck to you.
And again, thank you for the information. And with that, she gets up and heads back to the group. A bit hurried step.
As you're walking, though, you do feel a tap on your shoulder.
Yeah. She looks towards where it's coming from.
The tiefling is standing behind you.
Was it Flame Bearer?
Mm-hmm.
Either way, can I help you?
You're different.
What do you mean?
We've had people come through that have been violent, but you smell like pure violent. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, ask.
Has there ever been a problem you didn't fix by killing it?
Yeah, there's been a few.
Really? Can you remember them?
Well, I've talked my friends down from some dark places, I'd like to think. Cheer them up.
Oh, but never. What about a disagreement?
They've usually ended in violence, yeah.
You know what's strange?
What?
I can't remember a normal day. Like just a day where I woke up and I tended the flame, and then we ate, nobody sang a funny song, and then we went to sleep. Like just a day. I don't remember any of those.
Why? Does something usually happen in the days, or?
The only days I really remember are the ones where people attack us and destroy the wagons and take the people. You know, that's kind of got me thinking, and I'm hoping you can help with this. I believe, or I think, or I'm getting to the point of thinking that maybe destruction is the only memory that really lasts. Right? Because when everything gets to its end, there's just going to be nothing left, huh? Destruction's the only thing that'll be remembered. What do you think about that? Purveyor of death and destruction, as you are.
I think there is some truth to it.
I
That
mean, that's my
eventually,
whole job, is to carry a flame that destroys memories.
and I think there's some truth to it. Eventually, everything will probably go away.
That'll
But
be nice,
the
won't it?
way the way I look at things, if life really has no meaning, if there is no meaning to all of this, if it's all going to end, then might as well try and enjoy the ride until it ends. Because if you don't enjoy the ride, then get off.
The thing, though, is that if you get off the ride, you can't get back on it.
Yeah, I know. But no, I very much am a person who destroys, and I hope that the things I do destroy are things the world is better off without.
But you remember everything you've destroyed, haven't you?
Every single thing, yes.
You remember everything you've ever made?
Well, that's a short list. But
Like, you've
yes.
made a meal. Do you remember every meal you've made?
No, not all of them. I remember the good
Remember,
ones.
but you remember everybody that you've unmade. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I think. Sometimes, you want to know my big secret?
Sure.
Sometimes I just want to dump this fire all over all the wagons. Watch it burn. I'd remember that.
You would.
Huh.
It would also be likely the last thing you remember.
Who knows? I mean, it's not like they'd do anything about it, right? She let her daughter get carried off yesterday. Can you imagine that? Something
They're
that you did remember creating?
they're that passive that they would just let people go like that.
Do no violence, period. I don't know where it comes from. Doesn't make any sense to me. Thankfully, I haven't been put in a real big spot where I had to pick between, you know, the belief, the way of allowing the universe to pull us in whichever way we're supposed to go versus, self-preservation. I haven't had to make that choice yet.
You know what's funny about that? I don't destroy things for self-preservation. I don't care where I end up. I care where the good people end up.
Huh. So, like, if to get all this stuff that you're wandering through this nightmare of a world through, right, to save your friends and accomplish their goals and all of that, if somebody said, hey, all you have to do is take this dagger to the heart and they get everything they've ever wanted, you'd be like, go for it.
Yeah.
Huh. Wonder what that's like to care about somebody.
The only way you'll find out is to start doing it.
I think I'll burn the wagons first and then try the carrying thing. Order of operations is important, like in math, right?
Yeah, and that order is not going to work for you.
I don't know. It seems like a good order to me, but I'll think about it some more. Well, hey, you look like a little busy character there, so I think I'll let you get to it. But yeah, just wanted some perspective.
Well, I hope I've been able to provide that.
I need you to do one more thing for me.
What?
Create something, like really create something, and then let me know. Come see me. Tell me if you remember it. I'm not talking about like a apple pie or something like that. I mean, like really, really build something. Make it. Right?
I will do. If I can find a way back here, I will.
Oh, everybody comes back here. Everybody. It is the road to hell. and heaven and a couple other places. But everybody comes back for it.
Well, in that case, I guess I'll see you.
Yeah, hopefully I remember you. I mean, I'd destroy you right now, so I'd make sure I'd remember you, but then you couldn't. It's not the right time for that. I'll destroy you later. That way I remember the lessons, right?
Yeah.
Nice. See? You get it. All right, Shrinky Dink. Have a good one.
Should Gob just convince somebody to go into murder from memory?
Probably.
And she slings the incense jar or cask that she carries that has blue flame inside of it over her shoulder and walks off humming and smiling to herself.
What kind of melody is it?
Very, very, very like jaunty.
Huh.
I'm just curious if it's a melody we would know from our world.
Not necessarily. All right, so what would you guys like to do?
Well, if you just take a little quick look in the Roll20 chat, you know what
All right, you guys make
Talah and
maybe-
Nate are doing.
No, there's a whole bunch of stuff we've been typing out.
Oh no,
Yep.
you guys are like singing and stuff. That's not as much fun.
Oh no, Talah just fell asleep on with her head on Nate's shoulder.
Abraham
Are you
is.
curled up in your memory blanket?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So
Maybe
She was
Abraham's reading
humming a
a book and
tune, and
brooding.
then
yeah,
The first book Abraham finds, Fireball.
This solves a lot of
Hmm.
problems.
You
Fireball
hear
doesn't solve your
Abraham
problems.
as you're
Cast
standing
that.
there reading your book, that spell book. You do hear a gasp.
He lifts his eyes from his pages to look in that direction, but he's
You
got
see
a nonplussed face look on his face.
Leora is standing there, and she's got her hand over her mouth. Where did you get
Hmm.
that?
Get it? I survived the adventure that led me to it. It's now mine. By prophecy.
You have his book.
And who is he?
Where are my notes? I gotta stop bringing up stuff when I don't have my notes in front of me.
It is he.
clever
He-
boy,
Guy Man, Lord of
Guyland.
Essentially what I just posted in Discord.
Mm-hmm. I really not have this in my notes. In your notes, do you have the name of the guy who wrote the spell book?
Nope, but I have a quote from him. I know not who will find this book and how many ages passed. I hope Gilgamesh success. Go undefeated. Surely the wish my arcanum goes to those who need it most.
Did I not name him? Did I not name that guy? Surely I named that guy.
What precedes that is Ethereum Sanctum, Google Lana, and Inkadu. So I don't have any of the names before that.
And you do. I mean, that gives an opportunity to just give him a new name, and then when you do find the name, you have to give him the new name.
Oh,
Just as a side note, whenever I have to come up with a random name, I just name them Jeff.
Yeah, but I
Hmm.
hate Jeff.
Makes sense.
She looks at you. This will even be better. I should have done this in the first one. She goes, I can't remember his name, but I remember his face.
Hmm.
Smooth.
I remember what he told me.
Hmm.
Told me that all of this was the fault of people like him from a million years ago.
Something is always somebody's fault. Tends to be how things work. Do you remember anything else?
She begins to sing.
Hmm.
And as she does, the flame from her lamp begins to have a tendril of flame weave out of the lamp itself, down and around, and become almost like a bonfire in between the two of you. As she continues to sing, the fire begins to take different shapes. You see cities. You see world at peace. You see elves and dwarves, Eladrin, orcs, goblins, giants, tieflings, even devils, demons, angels, all wandering these majestic, wonderful cities. You see a tower. Halfway up the tower, it becomes a separate building, a floating cylinder in the middle of nothingness and just the air. And inside, you see a council of 12.
Oh God.
Take it easy there, champ.
I know what you're doing.
No, you don't.
Okay, go ahead.
These 12 are sitting in their various chairs, and you can see various races.
Ageland.
You can see various races. You can see that they're all holding staffs of great power and carrying with them scrolls of magic, and you can see them happy. The next thing you know is that they're all standing upon a plateau. You see something familiar. You see runes and arcane lines that take up this entire plateau. You see them revel in their own glory. You see a beacon of pure arcane brilliance, a show to the rest of all of existence of their glory and power, and an offer for everyone to come and see, to share in this. Then you see a shadow. You see something falling from the sky. It hits the city's fall. Then the object that fell, that came from the deepest recesses of the universe, begins to stand up. Its fiery orange hide bristles as it begins to consume. You see the 12 once again gathered on that same plateau, haggard, ragged. You see others there. You see symbols of all of the gods. Good, evil, neutral, lawful, neutral, chaotic. You see druids. You see warlocks. You see them all adding to that same pattern adding runes and words of power, divine, infernal, abyssal, lawful, chaotic, all magics, all deities, everything poured into it. And when your view shifts, you realize those in the book that you've been reading, those little bits of bolded letters and lines that look like ink spills, all of those separate out in your mind. And as you overlay them, this is the symbol you've slowly but surely been putting together in your mind, both consciously and subconsciously, as you've been reading the spell book. And as the mages cast their spell, everyone vanishes, except for the one lone human standing in the middle as his staff deteriorates. And then the flames vanish.
He was the one that wrote the book, yes? The one standing at the end?
No, he found the histories. He found what was lost when they brought everyone back. He put the pieces together to understand what had happened.
It was his sanctum then.
Yes. They're searching for a way to stop the calamity that so long ago was invited to the world. That book is his last hope. Your world is not intended to be a circle 1,000 miles across. It's all they could preserve with the time they had. I have never seen a soul come through this land that was more heartbroken than him. Be careful. Don't let it break you too, his hopes and dreams.
No, I am not that man. I intend to be better.
Give me an Arcana check with advantage, please.
Oh, that Arcana that I rolled was when she was doing her singing. Is that just pure illusion she was using? Like that flame?
No, it's some type of divine pyromancy. But I need an Arcana check for another reason.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing that. I was just asking.
With advantage. Now that you've seen all of what you've seen, that particular rune with that many, or that arcane sigil, right? That symbol, with that many people, with that much divine, with that much natural magic behind it, you get it now. You get why it's familiar. It's similar to an anti-magic zone. When they did what they did, they sealed all magic, period. Since he was the only human, it makes sense that all the others disappeared because all other creatures are naturally more magically inclined. It's more in their blood. So if magic was sealed, it would have killed everything except for humans. They sealed all of magic to try to starve Gugliana, but something happened. Something happened that released magic again. And that's what left you with the world that you have now. And that's the world the writer of this book was in. The world where magic had been reawakened. Gugliana was roaming the world again. And as a last-ditch effort, all they could do was preserve what they could through Gilgamesh. Make sense? Sin?
You gotta write a fucking bunch of notes now. Give me a second.
No, I just want to make sure it was all making sense.
Is there a use to this sigil?
I mean, it could literally seal all magic, so...
So if
But you would need that
Used.
sigil... What's that?
how would it be used?
Yeah, that's the thing, is like, you would need a divine practitioner of each flavor, right? You would need a true neutral, lawful good, chaotic good.
All the alignments.
You need all the alignments. You need nature. You also need a warlock. And now that you are putting this together, when you see those mages, each one of those mages represented a different school of magic.
Yeah, I thought you were going a different direction. You talked about a tall tower with a cylinder on top with 5 on the council. I was like, you talking about sigil?
No.
The factals, 12
No.
factals.
No, I'm not stepping into that bear trap. No. Nope. But yeah, so I mean, the piece of the puzzle that you're still missing is like, okay, so that was put in place, right? They made that sacrifice. Who unmade the sacrifice and why? Right? So it's just this is a piece of the puzzle. This is not the whole picture. But she stops singing, and a tear rolls down her face. Well, and you need to catch your friends, so hopefully that gives you perspective and it's helpful to you in whatever it is you're doing. And she, this time, for the first time, because she's always been very lackadaisical in her movements, this time she's visibly upset. So she's going to turn and start to move fairly quickly to leave. Unless you stop her, if you choose to.
Young lady, I'm trying to save the world. Sitting here and doing nothing about everything doesn't help. I don't know why your friends and you maybe still want to stay here. But there is a path forward. But I do not wish to argue with that elf about it. Her self-righteous desire to be naive about the ends of violence and the reasons for its use.
This is the same elf, just so you know.
Oh, it's the same elf?
Same elf. Yeah.
So let me modulate that fatalism about violence having no means to an end. Doesn't solve anything. Gugulana is going to have to die.
Is a world that you have to take a life to save is that world worth saving?
If what would be if you didn't take that life worse than what would be created after taking that life?
Yes, but if everyone believed as we believe, that would never be necessary.
Oh, we were never meant to live in a circle 1,000 miles across. Isn't that the words that were said to you that you carried so long that you didn't forget them here in the place of forgetting?
Carry the flame, that doesn't mean that I set it.
Doesn't mean that you have to set it. To stand in the way and argue against progress, despite how violent it may be, to build a better world for all, to thrive and be successful and not live in fear of absolute annihilation.
not condemn you for what you want. I just ask that you not stay around my people with it. That's all. We are here to catch those that fall into this world unexpectedly and to give them a place to be so that they're not forgotten. And to destroy something purposefully when our entire reason for being what we are is to preserve things, that is wrong. We preserve. If you choose to destroy, that's your choice. But it will not be here. Not with us. I wish you the best. I wish that this world is worth what you will have to destroy to make it happen.
I guarantee nothing except intent of action and expected results based upon logical conclusions.
Logic.
And you do the same thing here, but only with emotion. Go in peace. I have work to do.
I wish you the best.
And you as well, despite our disagreements.
Enjoy the stew.
He just nods.
She turns and walks away crying.
Tears falling on deaf ears. Essentially. Just,
That would be uncomfortable.
you know, right?
You have water in your ears. Yep.
Haha. So is Gobx back?
Yeah, about this time, Gobs, you would have caught up to the lovebirds. Speaking of birds, hi, Doc.
Hello.
Yep, you've caught up to the group. Abraham will be there in a few minutes. He's a little bit behind you.
So found something good?
Yeah, good and disturbing. Well, not good. Actually, no, it's the opposite of good.
Oh no. What?
Yes, everything's pointing towards that castle and the Avernus Lord within it. Both where people... They've seen dwarves go there. And I've seen devils leave from there. So that would point towards that thing being from there. Othokent beat me to it to ask this particular person who seemed to know, and Othokent has gone ahead and has already left for the castle.
He what?
Yeah.
Well then we gotta catch up.
I don't know why he would leave us behind.
I don't know either. He's been fixated on his god. I don't know.
Where's Abraham?
Talah, please wake up. Talah?
What? Sorry,
is
I
back?
dozed off.
It's okay.
As a note, the memory weave that you've been holding, there's always been some motion to it. The motion has stopped, but it still has the story depicted on it. So, just so you know, mechanically, what that means is that your memory is fully back inside of you. You don't need to keep the blanket on you to keep that memory, but you
Yeah.
can keep the blanket, and it will continue to have that story woven into it if you want.
I will put it in a bag. Carry it with.
Just letting you know.
Apparently, Othokent has gone on ahead.
He has
for
what?
the sun.
And I repeat everything.
Where's
Is he
Abraham?
trying to get himself killed?
Sure
I
seems
don't
like
know,
it.
but we need to catch up with him.
Yeah, where is Abraham?
I
Right about
don't
then,
know.
Abraham steps up.
Right there.
Here.
Right,
Repeat
Abraham.
for a third time.
So I've been asking around, and whole thing again, unless I'm stopped.
That tracks. We're gonna have to go deal with the devil, or kill it, if possible.
Anybody who's trained in history or religion can give me a check now that you've gotten the name of the Shadow Lord.
History or which one?
Religion.
Neither.
So yeah, hearing that name, Abraham, sets off the bells. He is basically if oh, what's his nuts? Who's the Lord of Avernus? My brain's not working today.
Avernus.
Asmodean, right? If he had
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus, thank you. Asmodeus, either or. If he had an
Lord of
accountant,
the Hells.
this
The
is the
current
accountant.
ruler of Avernus is the fallen angel Zariel.
Well, that's only because Asmodeus doesn't feel like taking it over. But going back to where I was
Asmodeus
at,
is the Lord of the Hells.
right? Asmodeus, if he had an accountant, this is his accountant. Right? The keeper of souls, the person who keeps the ledgers, who keeps the records, who knows every deal every devil has ever struck. This guy is the logistics backbone of all of the hells. Does that make sense?
Yep.
We can just waltz right on into him.
I'm sure he will invite all sorts of conversation about business. Leaving is going to be the other problem.
But I mean, we kind of have to go anyway, right?
The only way through is through.
Yeah.
We have many things that he might want. He says, do we want to part with them? As opposed to him just taking them from us.
You want to strike a deal with him?
Oh? You think you can kill a high-ranking demon? Potentially a demon lord?
No.
If he's risen in the ranks far enough in demonhood and became demon lord, his powers are just only below those of gods.
As a note, you don't know if he's actually a demon lord or not.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If he had risen so far, that's a speculation.
Just if he is.
As far as
he's a high-ranking one, period. If he had risen that far, he would be even worse.
To be clear, all you know is that he's the bookkeeper.
Yes.
Whether or not where he lies on the power scaling, you don't really know.
I do know. Right? Just to be specific here, literally their rankings as given to them by higher demon lords gives them more power. It's kind of a recursive thing.
Right, but the thing that does strike you as odd is he's not in Avernus. He's not in the Nine Hells.
That's because of, and the assumption there is because this is the border. This is the only way through, and he is a gatekeeper at this point, brokering and getting Zariel, Asmodean, whoever, to be more powerful through these deals. He's set in place very particularly to gain them more power.
Right. I just want to make sure you don't think
doesn't mean he's not in his home plane. He is weaker now, yes.
Yeah.
But does not mean he's not a scary big threat.
Right. Exactly, but this is me as DM to player.
Mhm.
Don't freak out too much here.
No, it's wariness in my playing my
Yeah.
character. My
Gotcha,
character would
gotcha.
know some things. He's
Yeah. It's not
speculating
like I
and
said Orcus
spitballing.
is hanging up in that tower,
No.
right? You're
No.
not. I wouldn't do that to
My
you.
character is speculating to build suspense for the group and everything to help play into the role playing.
Nah,
Not trying-
Asmodeus is just over for a cup of tea when we enter.
Yeah.
Well, he said he wanted tea, but he really didn't, because you believe anything he says. I should have known to give him coffee.
Yeah, because Lord of Lies.
Just can't help himself. At least that's what he says. I don't believe that either. I bet he could help himself.
Just don't talk about his daughter.
Well, even then,
But
I'm
look,
willing to-
she's hot.
Oh.
Boom, get it? Because she's in the 9 hell.
Mm.
Don't
Depends
ever
on
laugh
what
like
layer
that
of
again.
hell. There's also one that's. There's also one.
Like,
that's
I was like,
very
it's a
cold.
llama. What the hell was that?
Sorry, I keep saying demon. They're devils. I'm sorry for any pedantics out there. I'm ashamed.
You would be ashamed.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
I should call them by their official name. These damn Beta Zoo.
Whoa. That's their word, sir.
I didn't use the hard R. I said Beta Zoo. All right.
I don't know what that is. I don't really want to know what that is.
Beta Zoo is the official term for demons.
Is it devils? Aren't they the Tanari? Am I remembering that right? Yeah.
Correct.
See, I remember things sometimes.
Mhm.
Tanari.
Tanari. Hmm?
Tanari.
Yes, just like your name.
The Nari.
Yes, Tanari.
I am a demon.
Nari.
It's spelled like this.
No, we're going on tangents. So,
Yes.
what would you guys like to do? Go ahead.
The way I see it, if we can't make any deals that we're willing to do with him, I say we offer him his own life in exchange for whatever we want from him.
I don't think it's gonna work like that, Gobs.
I am willing to give it a try.
I mean,
We fought
currently,
big
I
and
don't
scary
feel
things
like we have
before.
a choice. At the very least, we need to go there immediately. We need to catch up with Othokent.
Yeah.
The good thing is we know exactly where he's going, and I know the exact direction. But yeah, I'm worried.
I still do need. Actually, how long have we been here? Would this have counted as a short rest yet?
I'll say you guys got a short rest between eating and talking. You guys weren't like doing backflips around the camp or anything.
No.
Looking at
I don't think I had
Gob's
time to do arcane
athletics.
recovery with all that talking and listening.
I
let you have a arcane recovery.
could turn into a wolf and see if I can smell Othokent, just in case he might have gone in a different direction. Wavered from the path.
Sure.
That's up to you. I mean, I think just heading straight there and see if we don't run into him might be the best bet. But
Yeah, but if he's gotten lost, then he could be in more trouble.
true.
That storm isn't exactly calming either.
Well, I just put that on the Shadowfell. This place is unsettling just by existing. The only way through is through. We're ready to go?
Well, as ready as I'll ever be.
Let's head out.
Talah, are you going to Wolf Talah mode?
Yes. Like
All right.
walk as just Talah for a bit, like half an hour or so, and then I'll shape, which I can hold up for 5 hours.
Where's
Uh,
Pace?
Nate, I assume that you're going to be looking for Othotrax.
Yep.
All right, give me that survival check, and I will let you have it with advantage because Talah's helping you.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, very easy for you to follow his tracks as you guys begin. So you guys get outside the ring. Your eyes start to adjust because you're not looking in that. You don't have even the campfire light around you anymore.
Mm.
As you head out into the nothingness, right? Nate, your biggest thing that you have is you can feel those portals, and Othokent is on a dead set path to them. They're not too far in the distance, right? Like I said, you're only a mile or so away from them. So it's probably not. Talah, you've maybe only been a wolf for maybe 15 or 20 minutes when you guys crest a hill and you see this. Looming against the gray skyline, you see the outline. The outline of Black Glass Reach.
Typical imposing design.
I mean, I'd live in a place like that if I could afford it.
Does it seem guarded?
What you see is what you see. So it looks fairly
Okay.
lifeless. There is a front portcullis that there is an eerie light coming from, and there's an eerie light somewhere up towards the pinnacle. Oddly enough, they are the first lights you've been able to see at a distance. Almost like they're meant to gain people's attention and draw them to them.
Yeah.
Weird. Again, you guys have come over the hill. You see the black glass keep in front of you. What would you like to do?
And it doesn't seem guarded, but there's inviting lights.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sniff the air. Do I smell Otho?
Yep.
Can I tell in what direction? Did he go to the castle?
All signs point to castle.
Okay. I will take like 3 steps forward looking at the castle, then looking back at the others.
Yeah.
Yep, we're going. Yeah.
Meanwhile, just looking over at Abraham, just you know something about this Tally dude?
Yes.
Do you want to lead the word? I'm kind of afraid to fuck this
Oh.
up.
I'll talk to him.
I mean, I hope we get to talk. I don't know
think
what
he-
the Othokent is gonna do.
Othokent will do what Othokent does. I think it's best that we well, it's hard to say what we'll find and what he'll do. Let's just move in there and just
Yeah.
face it straight on. So I proceed ahead, leading. I've got an idea. No, I'm not going to do that. It was an idea about maybe announce ourselves ahead of time, but I think we'll just knock on the door, so to speak.
So you guys walk up. As you get to that doorway, it is wide open. So you're able to walk in without any trouble. As you welcome. So as you guys step in, you step into like a really wide hall of dark stone. The floor is polished to the point of looking like glass. All around you, all around you are tall obsidian columns that rise all the way to the ceiling. They're etched with glowing silver runes that shift and flicker and fade in and out. For Talah, Wolf Talah, the air smells faintly of old paper and burned incense. You can hear whispers throughout the ceiling, or throughout the chamber altogether. You can't really pin down exactly what you're hearing, but it's almost like you're hearing voices reciting lists and names. In between all of the forest of columns in front of you, there are shapes floating. They're kind of ghostly figures. They're robed. Each one of them, you can tell that they have a head and a face, but you can't make out their faces. One thing that sticks out to you, Abraham, is each one of them is holding a slender quill that they're scratching, writing on invisible paper. Right? It's like you can see that they're floating around, writing stuff down as they look at the columns and look at different things.
So they're just like attendants and functionaries.
They're ghostly scribes.
Yeah.
As you guys do step in, they all kind of stop and they all kind of turn to you. And one that's kind of in the center of in between the columns, kind of lifts its head slightly. And in all of your heads, all of you hear, "What debts do you carry, and what will you pay to be free?"
That's an odd question that beggars me try to understand the phrasing to answer that.
What debts do you carry, and what would you pay to be free?
I do not present my debts to you. I come to ask for a deal.
I'm going to ask for a couple things here. As you say that, they kind of look and they start looking to each other. Abraham, I do want you to give me an Arcana check as you are looking at the columns. You notice on one of the columns is your name.
I'm sure many people's names are on these columns.
Do you wish to look a little bit closer at it?
Here's the wariness come in. I'm not trying to deny you like this stuff like this, but everything in this place is a trap. Mentally, emotionally, and physically. So yes, while he will look at it, he takes it with a grain of salt.
You notice that it's like a line in a ledger. And it says information on Abraham Grissom, exchanged for 3 souls, paid by General of the Red Hand, given to General of Red Hand.
It's fine.
So, yeah, just by glancing at that, you can kind of tell that they paid 3 souls. That the leaders of those armies have paid souls to get information on you specifically.
Neat.
Allah's gonna walk up next to Abraham just to be there. Still a wolf.
Show him.
Same here.
See, you guys make deals all the time. I come to ask for something. An
They-
audience. Go ahead.
At this point, they turn and are continuing about their work.
They're not the ones we talk to. We are being allowed deeper in. Let's go. They're too low level to deal with us.
Bella's gonna stay close to Abraham. Big direwolf walking next to the wizard.
Gobx is going to be looking around as they're walking.
Give me an insight check.
Nice.
You see one of the scribes. They don't have a face, but somehow you get the impression that like they look at you sideways, like out of the corner of their eye, and kind of nod for you to come closer. But it's very subtle.
I'm going to be approaching that scribe then. I'm going to be nudging Abraham and just give a small point towards it. And then whisper, it nodded. Then head over there.
You can see its head turns left and right. It leans down to you and goes, "The vault. It's beyond the Hall of Echoes. Beware the memories that bite." And then it fades.
She's going to give it. She's not going to thank it audibly, but she's going to smile and nod. Then sort of, filter back with the others. And
As you turn around, there's another one floating there, and it leans down to you, Gobs, and whispers, "The Tally Lord values courtesy. You will pass without his gaze for now." And then that one vanishes.
pass without his case.
His gaze.
Gaze. His
As in-
looky.
He are directed. He's not casting the Eye of Sauron upon us right now.
I see.
Yet.
So once I'm back with
And then-
you,
Nate, give me a perception check with advantage.
Wow, that's so cool.
Something as you are walking through, at the base of one of these pillars, you do notice a sliver of obsidian, of that same obsidian glass, but it's giving off the essences of the plains. Just a little one, like a little splinter, like a toothpick.
Okay. What kind of plane? Just planes in general.
Just plains in general.
Okay.
As you pass through the forest of columns, you do find a set of double doors.
once we're out of hearing range of them, I'm going to repeat what I heard to the group. He appears to be a stickler for courtesy, so I guess so long as we behave.
That's kind of what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Being direct and not being businesslike. I figured he would appreciate that.
It appears so. Although they did say be wary of, was it memories that bind?
Bite.
Oh, bite. My bad, I heard bind.
Yep.
What do you think they mean by memories that bite? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
He asked a question.
You barely heard it.
What do you think they mean by memories that bite?
Probably the memories that aren't yours that will sink into you and make them appear to be yours. Would be my supposition. You can come across memories in this place and they take a hold of you.
What if they're especially hurtful memories that
Hmm.
are our own?
Potentially pulled forth from us. You never know. And this man will probably...
Wolf's eyes become a little bigger.
The Tally Lord will want to gather the things lost in this plane as a source of power. Memories are constantly being lost, and as you know, Talah, they can be recovered and kept and treasured. Or hoarded. Or used against other people.
Sad wolf noises.
Let's proceed. Come on. The way through is through.
As we're walking, Abraham, do you think it'd be possible for him to alter someone's memories? Like, make them remember to have a great depth to him that they don't actually have or something?
Possible. But I think that falls outside the lines of true lawful business that a Beta Zoo would want to deal with. They would use every opportunity, but direct deception such as that, when they can have a profitable venture and a future business partner possibility, they won't burn bridges if they don't have to. Beta Zoo are very shrewd, using deception in ways that you cannot see. But to your face, they will likely tell you the truth, but it will be the half-truths and their truths.
I see.
Be careful what you say and ask for.
Yeah, I'll trust your expertise with these people.
I think calling them people would be insulting to them.
Creatures.
Beings.
Beings?
Beings. Until you truly know if they're a devil or not. And do not refer to the other side. They are devils.
Understood.
Just keep walking down deeper and deeper in.
And as you go through the next door, you guys get to see this one. Chiboop. You want to go ahead and place yourselves on the bottom of that map.
I'm going
Can
to
you
kill all
carry
your
out
characters.
my wolf token sound scream?
I'm looking for it. As a note, nobody ever gets to play a druid again.
Well, I'm sorry. At least I didn't change into a different creature like every single time.
You were a snake that couldn't be rendered on in full one time.
True. And Bigly Wolf.
What if someone plays the variant of druid
Yeah.
that doesn't get wild shape?
There, do you have control, Talah?
Yep, I do. I think.
So,
Yep.
as we enter this room, so there's a very obvious glowing magical rune on the floor. Is my description. So this room is much, much smaller. So it's a small chamber, again, of dark stone, but this is rougher. There are 4 suits of black metal armor that stand in the middle of the room. Motionless. A faint blue glow pulses from a circle of runes carved into the floor, shedding a cold light that flickers across the room. You do, Wolf Talah, the air smells sharp and metallic. You can almost sense tension, as if the room is waiting to see what you will do next.
So as we enter this room, what is this?
That is a set of stairs.
What is can I see about this rune circle?
I'm going to
Give me an
sniff
Arcana
this
check.
guy.
I would keep your distance. That's likely going to animate if you do something wrong.
I'm not touching it, I'm just sniffing.
That's what Abraham's saying to you, just as you're approaching it.
Yeah.
He's just being cautious with his verbiage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's no intention of touch, just sniff.
Yeah, but he's saying it anyways, just RPing, man.
So that's definitely an infernal ward. That if stepped into will trigger something. You can also tell that this is a type of ward that typically has a passphrase that will release it.
I see.
Like to dispel it.
I have an idea of what to do.
Give me... Never mind. No,
Okay.
I'll let you try to figure it out without me having you do a check to figure it out. What? Anybody else? What would you like to do in this room? Talah, it smells like old armor that's been sitting in a room forever.
So does it smell like there's decay coming from inside?
No.
Okay.
It smells like steel and
So
leather.
it's not like undead stuff.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Looking
Oh
around
boy.
the room, does
Turn
anything
order.
stand out?
There's a turn order, you guys.
I didn't mean to hit the turn order. I meant to hit this.
That's stairs on the far end, and we have walls around us.
These are supposed to be on a different layer. Doop. And doop. Boop. And doop. There you go. Looking around the room, I mean, 4 suits of armor, magical thing, door. It's obvious from I would say from somebody who's very combat oriented. This is obviously meant to be a choke point, right? So if somebody's not behaving themselves, this would be a good place to fight.
So the idea that I have is to step into the circle to announce officially what I want. That is the thought rattling in my head.